Hey, what's up, everybody? Good evening. Hope everybody's doing well. Tonight is we're going to talk about something very interesting. We're going to talk about planning your road trips. Yes, a little late because road trips have already started going down to Daytona Beach for Bike Week. People headed out to Arizona, uh, and different things, different places like that. But I figured, you know what? I'm planning a road trip right now, going down to Virginia to hang out with Backlight and Kelfire and a couple other people. Guns and Baggers and his wife is coming down. So it's going to be a good time. And I figured, you know what? Let's talk about how to plan for these trips because you know what? It's more than just going. What's up, Backlight? How are you? Good to see you. So speaking of which, there he is. It's a good time to talk about it. Because you start, hey, I want to go here and I want to ride there and I'm going to take this trip. Okay, let's do it. Okay, how are we going to do it? So the logistics of it comes into hand. Uh, okay, when are we leaving? What time we leaving? What route we taking? Are there tolls? Are there ferries? Are we need hotels? We need Airbnbs, meals, gas, all of that. All that comes to play when budgeting and planning and getting together for your road trips. Real think about it. It's more than just, some people could get on their bike and go. I've done it in the past, right? I have. In 2010, got a hair across my ass. I jumped on my bike and went to Daytona. Got a hair across my ass, went up to Laconia. Got a hair across my ass, and went out to Sturgis and back all the same year. So, hey, what's going on, Jack? Good to see you, Mr. HDAV Traveler in the Hay House. And thank you so much for your super chat. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, it takes a lot out of you of planning. Tiger Ward, good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Let me get you your point in here. Tiger, let's. All right, there you go, Tiger. Boom. Got you your point. Tita, hola. Last year we took a trip to Tennessee. There was a total of 6 of us that went. And, all that takes up time and money. And how are we going to do it? And how are we going to get there? And how much does it take to do it? So let's talk about it. I mean, I want to hear from you guys too in the side chat. Tell me, when you plan on going somewhere, you pre-plan your routes on how you're going to get there, or you just set the GPS or go, or do you just wing it? I know a lot of people who could go cross country and just wing it without having a GPS or a map or anything. I hate saying this, but the smaller the group is the better. True, it is, because then you could move a little bit more spiritedly than you could in a larger group. So prior to me going to Virginia, I'm already looking at the routes and how I'm going to go. And okay, there's a ferry I want to take, so I got to make reservations on that ferry for the wife and I. We need an Airbnb or a hotel. We're going for an Airbnb, so we need to logistically plan that out and talk to everybody about it, get the money, go out there and pay for it. What's up, Andrew? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Andrew's going through motorcycle withdrawals right now. His bike is still on my left. But let me get it back this way. Let's see. Bob says the best trips start with a vague cardinal directions and no destinations. This is true because usually it's about the trip, not the destination. But sometimes it is about the destination. If you're going to a rally, you're going to hang out with friends. What are you doing? Yeah, potato. What's going on, John? Good to see you. Coffee here. Let's see. If I'm taking a trip that I know I'm going to be 3 days or more, I generally plan it out fairly good. Right on. And how do you budget for it? All right. So let's say your bike gets 200 miles on a tank of gas, right? And you're going to go 1,000 miles. That's 5 tanks of gas to get there, 5 tanks of gas to get back. That's 10. I always say when budgeting, right? So if you sit there, says 10 tanks to go down and back. right? I say budget 12, an extra 2 tanks, because you never know what happens. You get rerouted due to constructions or accidents or whatever. Uh, that can happen. That could logistically happen. So I would budget, 12 tanks of gas. Hey, Kelfire, how are you? Like our trip to Virginia, that's 500 miles. I got roughly about, I don't know how much, maybe 200 miles out of tank of my gas. So there's 3 tanks that'll get me there with 100 miles to spare. So I'm going to budget 4 tanks down, 4 tanks back. Uh, so there's 8 tanks plus the in and around mileage that I'm going to do. I'm not, they're going to have to build that into the budget too. Let's see. Thanks for having me. Let's see. I need a biker buddy that won't cost me insanity. Start with Softail dudes heading to Eureka Springs. Right on, right on. See, there's a good road trip right there. Road tripping with me gets expensive. How many stogies can I burn in 1,000 miles? Yeah, that's another part of it. My meals. You're gonna have to eat, drink, stay hydrated on your trip down and on your trip back. That's definitely something that really needs to come up. Let's see. Budget. What the fuck is the budget? There are people that are fortunate enough to do that. I can't, but I have to. So I budget everything out just so I could do all these trips. Right. So where are we staying? Does it have a kitchen? Are we going to shop and cook? Are we on vacation and just going to eat out every night? A lot of that needs to come into planning. You know, I'm waiting to hear from you guys what you do. Because what I do, I just shared what I do. And I only get 150 miles to a tank of coffee, so that's factored in. Yep. Let's see. Isn't a bike ride a cash only basis? Just some are, some aren't. Some parts of the rally, like if you're at Daytona International Speedway, you want to get a nice beverage with like beer or some food. It's card only. So that was a surprise to me. Gotta have that in there. Souvenirs. Are you going to buy anything? Shirts, parts, accessories, things like that. All those who want are not lost. Leave it chance. Piss in the wind. Sound like Brian the Biker, Kelfire. It's going to take him a week to ride the. Oh man, shots fired. When I went to Shreveport last year, I had my overnight figured out. Breaks were planned at gas stops. Right on. Rode my guess is 500. Same amount of time riding around town gets 500 miles, 1,000 miles. Right on. Like I say, I wants to know where you're located, Mr. Metal Gear. Hey, Upshift Podcast in house. Best plans or no plans, but I'm a planner. I get a budget, stick to it. Yes, exactly. Based on my stops on a 24-ounce beer gets too light to stay cup holder. Wow. Okay. Beers are the second best beers. Second best to the old fashions Tom's make, or any cocktail Tom makes. Probably doesn't travel further than the nearest Dunkin'. No, he goes from Dunkin' to Dunkin'. He plans his routes in a circle around Dunkin' Donuts. Road rally, I get about 1 stogie per hour. Got to space them out. Yeah, they get expensive, especially the good ones. So yeah, let's see. Buzzard says, I don't plan a lot other than the end destination for most of my trips. Okay. But I did that once with Big Mike. In 2024, we decided to go to Smoky Mountain Bike Week. We talked about going. We didn't plan on going. We talked about going on a Monday, and he says, I'll let you know by Wednesday. Wednesday came, says, yeah, let's leave tonight, or let's leave tomorrow morning. And so we did. We had no plans. We had no hotel reservations. We had nothing other than the bikes in the trailer, behind his truck, credit cards and cash, and away we went. That was a good trip. Luckily, we found a place to stay. Luckily, there's always food around no matter where you're going. Vesper circle around a fire? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that 1000%. Those are the best beers or best cocktails. So, my plan is going to Virginia. I already got my route planned out. We're going to go down the Merritt Parkway, Route 15 from Connecticut, over the George Washington Bridge because the hour we're leaving. Get onto the Jersey Turnpike. From there, we're going to take the Garden State Parkway all the way down to Cape May, New Jersey. From Cape May, we're going to take a ferry over the Chesapeake Bay. The Chesapeake Bay? No, Delaware River. Because we're going from Cape May, New Jersey to Lewis, Delaware. From Lewis, Delaware, we're going to make our way out to Route 13, take the Chesapeake Bay River Bridge Tunnel over and under the Chesapeake Bay, actually, into Virginia Beach. And from there, we're going to hook up with Fat Glide and Kelp Fire. And from there, we're going to go to the Airbnb that we choose. Now, we're going to have to get on the phone, Guns, Baggers, Fat Glide, Kelp Fire, myself, and Mel, figure out our budget for the Airbnb. Because we got to make it affordable for everybody. We don't want anybody to be Airbnb broke, which means, hey, we're here, we pay, we can't afford to do anything. We want you to ride. We want you to go places. We want you to do things. So that's the plan for the trip down. The plan for the trip back is we're going to leave that part of Virginia, wherever we are, at 4 a.m. and make our way home. At that point, we're going to take the Garden State Parkway all the way out to the Tappan Zee Bridge, take a different route, and then come home. Weepa! What's going on, man? What's going on? I was just talking about my trip coming up at the towards the end of May for Memorial Day weekend, coming down your neck of the woods to Virginia to hang out with Tom and Stacy right around the Williamsburg area. But it's also a good way to talk about planning your trips. How do you plan them? How do you budget for them? What do you bring? All right. Going on a road trip, you're on the bike. Definitely need to bring your rain gear. You never know. Mel and I always bring our full face helmets and our half shells with us. And for the long trip down and back, we have the full face on with the Cardo communicators. This way we communicate and we can listen to the music without blasting it and all that. And it's really good time. So looking forward to coming down, looking forward to that trip. And, back to what do we bring? We're definitely bring socks, underwears, change of shoes, clothing, all that. And go for, pick up what we need. What's happening, Bridgeport? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. It's been a hot minute since you were here. We miss you. I'm glad you're here. Let me get you your point. Let's see. There you go. Got you your point, sir. Boom. Locked in. So yeah. Gonna bring all that stuff with us. While we're down there, what are we gonna see and do? We're gonna play it by ear. I'm gonna let Tom and Stacy be our tour guides. I know Mel wants to go to Colonial Williamsburg and a couple of battlefields and whatever. I'm just along for the ride at that point because that's the way it is. And yes, tolls. We got a budget for the tolls. There's the George Washington Bridge or the Tappan Zee Bridge on the way back. There's the tolls down the Garden State Parkway and back. There's the tolls or the ferry costs going across to Delaware. Then there's the Chesapeake Bay River Bridge Tunnel, which is an expensive toll. So it really builds up. So what I like to do is I like to load a lot of money on my Easy Pass. This way, in the middle of the trip, I don't sit there and say Easy Pass low, refill. And I'm like, no, I'm going to pay it up front, get it done early. So all that goes into the cost of the trip. Hey, what's going on? Hot dog? Yeah. You know what? Sunday, Mel and I went to Blackie's and had Blackie's hot dogs. Boom. Beware of New Kent County, known for speed traps. Right on. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. So yeah, good to see you, Apple Glide. Let's see. If you don't pay tolls, we don't eat. Oh, okay, men in tights. Dallas, you're men. You're men in tights. Riding on 3 Tennessee in that hay house. Guys, he just got, I don't know if you guys saw his Instagram post today. He just got some goodies from Ad Van Black. Good for you. I'm kind of curious to see what's in those boxes. I can't wait to see you start working on that bike and getting that doing. Oh, we won't be in New Kent. Right on. Right on. Big Mike 135, my brother from another mother. I got to talk to Mike. Maybe Mike wants to come with us down to Virginia at the end of May. We're taking bikes. You know, Dark Souls in the house. What's going on, Dark? Good to see you. So if Big Mike wants to come, that's another person. So we got, you know, we're okay. So far there's 6. If Big Mike and Hannah comes, that's 8 or 7. And we go from there. So all that has to go into planning, all of it. Let's see. I got a bike week coming up, and oh, no kidding. And Buscan this summer. Okay, that sounds interesting. Never heard of it. Sounds like a lot of fun. Let's see. Thanks, Doc. There's problem. Sadly, got to try and get a hold of. Oh, no kidding. What's? Oh, I'm sorry. You got a problem. Man, that sucks. They are very good at. There's a mistake that was made. You know, we're going down to Virginia area. We're going to visit Tom and Stacy. Guns and Baggers will be there with his wife, and going over down through the Chesapeake River Route 13 again. You're more than welcome to join us. You know, let's see. How much is a toll for the Bay Bridge? If you do mail by plate, it's like $27-$30 one way. I think it's like half that if you have the Easy Pass. So it's not cheap, but it's definitely a cool road to ride. I've ridden it once down and back. I've driven it many times when I was in the Army, when I was stationed at Fort Eustis, right outside of Newport News. Let's see, Bridgeport. I don't understand Easy Pass. Is it one pass that works everywhere? Yes. Yes, my Easy Pass, everywhere I've taken it, it's worked everywhere. I've never had a problem. And New York, Massachusetts, Jersey, Virginia, Maryland, Delaware, Florida, never had a problem with it. You know, never had a problem with it. It's better than the mail by plate. It's cheaper. Let's see. Cupcases, don't worry about street. We got Big Mike. Oh, man. Big Mike, there's a boat right on the train. Well, I tell you what, Big Mike comes, we won't take the ferry. Because of Big Mike, we won't take the ferry. He don't do boats, so we'll bypass the ferry for Big Mike. Hey, what's up, Dave's here, man? Oh, man, right on, right on. Thank you. No worries. Thank you. Also, guys, tomorrow is Jamin's birthday. From the Unaffiliated, they had a good show tonight. They talked about, you know, how to spot a rookie. What do you think rookies do to help spot them? You know, that was a pretty good show. I enjoyed it. You guys should check out the Unaffiliated if you haven't done. Oh, man. Ohio Bike Week is coming. Right on. Let's see. You're about 2 hours away from. Oh, nice. So, Labor Day weekend. Plan on it, Weepa. You're 2 hours away. I'm coming 9-10 hours away. So, we could definitely hook up. Isn't that like the middle? I ride 9-10 hours. You ride 2. That's like the middle, I guess. You know. Hey, yesterday was St. Patrick's Day. I just want to recognize all my pale redheaded friends. Right on, Dallas. Right on. Yeah, it's a cool bridge. So, Mike, if you're interested, we'll talk tomorrow about it and see if you want to come or not. If you can, I know you got a lot of stuff going down right now. You're very busy, and I get it. 20. Well, yeah, it's a $27 toll. If you've never seen the Chesapeake Bay River Bridge Tunnel, it's like 25 miles. It's got 2 tunnels that go under the Chesapeake Bridge and 3 bridges. And the tunnels are for the naval warships and commercial ships to go out into the ocean from Chesapeake Bay. It's really cool. I've seen it a couple times when I was driving home on for weekend pass, where the naval warships were coming out or coming in as they were crossing as I was going under. So I thought that was pretty cool. Uh, Hard to time that, but yep. No tolls out in Arizona. Right on, right on. And Chicago. Right on, right on. That's awesome. Here on the East Coast, it's another tax, and they love to tax you on everything. You mean, brothers and sisters? Wow. Hey, quick shoe again. He's out in the hot tub. Lucky you. Yeah, I could go. I'll beat you there. Probably. So be a good time, but I'll ride with you. I'll go around with you and ride with you, Mike. You know that. It's simple. Go down all the way down the Jersey Turnpike till you hit 13. Take 13 Express, not business. 13 Express all the way out as far as you can go, and then boom, you're done. Now he just doesn't do boats, man. He doesn't do boats. Hey, what's going on, PA Biker? Good to see you. Let's see. I don't think there are any toll roads in Kentucky. Oh, right on, right on. Two Lucky Charms. Memorial Day, Cupcake. Memorial Day, end of May. Labor Day is at the end of summer. This is the beginning. I don't know if there's a rally happening on Memorial Day. I don't think so. I don't know. Let's see. What is the ride that all Harley dealerships for? What is it that ride told? Oh, for veterans. Okay, that's the 22 and 22 days, 22 states and 22 days. That is June 5th. There's that ride. So that's when that is. I'm going to be meeting them up at Yankee Harley Davidson in Bristol, Connecticut, and ride out with them to Rhode Island. And once we're done in Rhode Island, I'm going to head home. That's where that is. I know you were talking about riding down to the Chesapeake and meeting up with them and riding up, but that's 3 or 4 days. I can't afford to do that. So yeah. Meadow, you can buy the van or rent the trailer. No. Bridgeport. Oh, I'm also between Lansing. Oh, right on, right on. Jackson. Yeah. There you know. That's news. Yep, the 22 and 22. Yep. Actually, you could rent them. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see. Everything is tall in the east. Yeah, yeah, that's so true. You said. Oh, I said Labor Day first. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I meant Memorial Day. Thank you for catching me on that. Words are tough. I'm taking word classes online. No, I'm not really. There are a few Memorial Day. Oh, there's really. I did not know that. Did not know I would use my own. Rolling Thunder DC is now called Ride to Remember. Yes, there is that one. I don't know. I think he might. So there's for awesome episode. Yes, Live Ride Podcast. That was a great episode. Watch that. Hey, Corey's in the house. What's going on, Corey? Good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Looking forward to heading down to that road trip. So Chicago, Tulsa. Oh, no kidding. Freedom Rally, Blackhorn, Missouri, Memorial Day. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, no kidding. I am looking forward to seeing everybody this summer too. Let's see. Mid-July, I'm going to head west, wander around the back roads, upstate New York to Portland, Oregon. Where else can I? Yeah, wow, that's quite the road trip. A lot of planning goes into that. A whole lot of budgeting goes into that as well. Bright Light Brian, boom, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's see. Labor Day depends on how fun Memorial Day goes. Well, no, because I need to save my time and money, so we head out to Sturgis. But you guys are more than welcome to ride up here and hang out with us. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. So yeah, always got to plan your routes, plan on contingencies of your route. All right. Like if Mike joins us, my route is now completely changed. That's okay. You know, I love riding with Big Mike. He's awesome to ride with, take road trips with. We've done it many, many times. Uh, First time we took a road trip together, we went to Gettysburg. Uh, great ride out, great time together. You know, always plan out your routes. You know, and plan out what to bring. You also might want to do a bring some roadside hazard stuff like an air pump. Um, might want to bring uh, tire plugs, uh, jump pack. Even though my new bike you can't jump start because you end up burning up the BCM and the left hand control. There is a technical bulletin about that now. Guns and Baggers, what's going on? Glad you got home safe from work, man. Good to see you. Right, like Brian needs to ride his XX. Yes, come on down. Just go left. Yes, just go left. We had a great time on that trip. So yeah, those are some of the things I like to bring. One of the most important things you might want to bring on a road trip because you don't know where you're eating or what might look good, might not be good. Imodium, liquid Imodium, because it acts quick. Not the pill, but liquid Imodium, it acts quick. This way, you don't have any emergency procedures you have to perform on the bike. You know, just saying. So you figure out your cost of your trip, what it's going to cost you to get down there, get back, what's it going to cost you for food, right? 2 or 3 meals a day, depending on how much you eat. I do about 2 meals a day. Yep. Imodium and PET, though. There you go. Yeah, the new screw-in tire plugs. So I hear those are great. They're not for me. A tire plug in a motorcycle, that is a short-term fix, not a long-term repair. For me, a long-term repair would be replace the tire. Where you're staying. You're going to stay in a hotel? Are you going to make the trip in one day or multiple days? If you make it in multiple days, make sure you have everything you need. Let's see. Corey also says Advil and Tylenol. Absolutely. And water. Make sure you bring plenty of water so you stay hydrated. Very important on a road trip. Let's see. He says, I'm not planning anything. I know what direction I'm going to go. KOA campgrounds, maybe a motel, wherever. No plans, one day at a time. Right on. That's a good way to go, too. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah. Drink lots of water. Absolutely. Let's see. Tire pressure, air pump, plugs, jump pack, rain gear, lighter, heavier clothes, snacks, water, and tools. Boom. There you go. Oh, the wife's coming in. Yes, Tums too. Also bring allergy meds, Advil, Aleve, and Nauzene. Okay. Good to know. Mr. Salty Batteries in the house. What's going on, Salty? Good to see you, sir. Let's see. Yes. But can get. Yep. Okay. Yes, you can. It will get you to a tire. That's what I mean. It's a temporary fix. I have used plugs. Sometimes you have no other choice. That is true. On the side of the road, you got a nail in your tire, and the tire's going down. You don't have any other choice but to plug it, and that's why I said it's good for an emergency repair, not a long-term fix. Dr. J in the house. Everybody be on your best behavior. Dr. J is here. I like to make it where I'm going in one day and home, whatever it takes. Right on. Corey goes, what's Nauzene? That helps you if you get nauseous. Quick, she forgot homegrown. Let's see. All these things mentioned plus plus a pew pew. Yes and no. All depends. Oh, bring a good play. Oh, yes. Always have a good playlist. Always. Road sofas are important on a long trip. Yes. Or whatever comfortable seat you deem comfortable, because some people might think the road sofa is not comfortable. Some people think they're the best seat thing out there. So There you go. First aid stuff too. Yep. If there's room. Yep. And safe room for shopping. Well, that's what the tour pack's for. And the camera gear. Got to bring the camera gear because, we're going to be hanging out. We got to have the camera gear. There might be opportunities where it'd be good content, no pew pew, multiple knives. There you go. That's a good way to go too. Then my friends are just, oh man, home is where you make it. Yeah, DDK, never leave home. Yep, this is true. Let's see. Yeah, always bring a first aid kit. Yep. Zip ties and duct tape with the center removed so it folds and don't have bags. There you go. That's a good tip right there. Got new helmet with a Cardo Pack Talk Edge Bluetooth unit. Over 1,200 songs on my. Nice. I have a full paramedic bag that I travel with my saddlebags when I go to mobbing. Let's see. I have a paramedic bag. Did I travel with my saddlebag within my? You mean do I? Not did I? You're speaking past tense. Do I? That's a question. That's up to you. An expanding baton. Yeah, those are good too. I had 3 packs that are right here. I also have a hammer because you never know. You might bend the wheel. Could bend it back in shape. Has butt wipes. Yep, hand sanitizer. Always have that. Let's see. Have first ale and tool bag on bike. Here you go. First ale. I like that. I think it means first aid. No pew pew crossing through Canada. Just about anywhere east. Yeah, this is true. Let's see. Homegrown, gotta have homegrown, can't afford buying it. Okay. Anything North PA, bit trickly legal-wise. Absolutely it is. Especially my communist state or in Corey's communist state. The packages got mislabeled. Yes, bring a credit card for emergency, or some people keep a credit card with a zero balance and use that on their trips, and then when they get back, they pay it off. That's a good way to go too. And have a virtual card on standby, because you never know. I figured it. Spark plugs in the jacket pocket because the full ones on too close. Which fools come first? Yeah, good point. Don't forget the People's Republic of New York. Yes. Let's see. Arguments could be made with with dude wives don't need TP. They just take up less room. Okay. Clean panties. Yeah, Dave, make sure you bring your clean panties. Yeah, debit cards work as well. Let's see. I think I'm saying I needed money. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yep. That'd be a good thing. 3 points getting gas on a Harley card. Yeah, at that 29.99% financing. No, thank you. Just saying. That's what socks are for. Oh, ow. Full socks, panties. Oh, man. So I figured this would be a good topic tonight. I want to hear from you guys. What do you do to plan your trips? All right. Some people says, I don't plan. I just go. But nothing wrong with that. Look, there's no right nor wrong answer to this. There really isn't. However, something you might do, I might not have thought of, or something I mentioned you might not thought of, might make our transitioning across this great country of ours and seeing it on 2 wheels, might make it a little bit interest. That's it. No interest if you pay it off before the end of the month. That is 1,000% correct. Let's see. Trip was never going to happen. Then my oldest sister helped. Oh, nice. Don't forget bail money. Well, that's what I got Tito for. Tito's more than welcome to come too. if he wants to come. And Lisa. Bank said I'm out of money, so you mean I got all these checks. Who uses checks these days? You're showing your age. Hey, RBL Jackson in it. Always carry a few $100 in cash just in case the bank shuts off and the debit card. It's happened to me. Yeah, it's happened to me too. Because it's like potential fraud because I was out of state, you know. Does your hubby know about the three-way fraud? No, nothing like that's happening. Sorry. At Cal Fire, the guys. No, we don't. Best way to make a long trip: take your time, enjoy the scenery. Exactly. Get there when you get there. Exactly. That's my whole thing. Is I'm on the road trip. I'm going to enjoy the road trip because that's what I do. I do enjoy is the road trips, spending time with people, riding with people, seeing the scenery, seeing the sights, and enjoying every part of it. You know, Harley card's awesome. I have over 550 points now, saving for a tour pack. About halfway there. Right on. Search out restaurants with the best rated chicken fingers. Okay. Back roads, mostly 3,400 miles a day. Thinking maybe 15 days to get to Oregon. Regroup at Sisters. Oh, right on. Good choice. Nice. I know we're going to keep it comfy on a long trip. Yeah. Let's see. Gun says always carry cash on a road trip, right? Bring cash for blackies. I'm not bringing blackies this trip, but good call on that. Hey, it's going on 701, man. Good to see you. Glad you were here. You know, let's see. Had a debit card cut off in Texas. Had cash, then call the bank and tell them it's me. I'm traveling. I try and tell the banks beforehand. Hey, I'm traveling. This is where I'm going to be, and this is where I'm going. So just so they know. You know, that happened to my mom. We went down to Florida for her brother's celebration of life, and I paid for the airfare. She paid for the hotels, and her credit card doesn't work because outside of her spending habits. So I actually busted out my card and paid for the hotels. Yep. What the hell is happening Friday? I don't why. What's Friday? Let's see. What about the chili cheese? Oh, yeah. Oh, I like chili cheese fries, but not on a ride. Oh, you're Blue West Virginia. Brielle. Yep, gas stops based on the bikes that need to stop. Most of the riding in a big group. Easy to forget the smaller tanks. Well, it's not always the smaller bikes. It's sometimes the big bikes with big motors that can't make it that far either. Big Mike and I on the way to Tennessee last year, we had to stop every 170 to 180 miles because we needed gas. And EJ's looking at us going, what you talking about? I got just under half a tank of gas. You guys are empty? Yep. Let's see. Bussett says, I'm sure you buy a new bike. The Harley card, what you need for the tour pack. Well, here's the thing. You can't buy a bike on your Harley card. You can't take your Harley card and make your bike payments. Harley stopped that because people were getting over on points using their Harley card to make their bike payments and then paying the card off before the end of the month. It was a whole thing. I remember that happening. No buffaloes for me. Okay. Let's see. Got to have blackies for Marvin. I don't know if I'm bringing them. We'll see. Yeah, right. And the handlebars. Because while I'm down there, I'm going to be doing Stacy's handlebars while I'm down in Virginia. We're going to spend an afternoon doing handlebars for her, which I think would be a great thing to do. Let's see. I make sure I have passes, tickets, site paid for, but otherwise pretty much make sure I use credit card for gas, food, especially while traveling. Do those damn scanners to make sure the bank isn't nice. Let's see. I got a lot with the trike. There you go. 2020 Street Glide ready to go. Right on, man. Right on. My Road Glide's ready to go. Just waiting on the seat. you know. Paid get 250 per tank. Wow. Oh, Eva Rick says only get 125 to 140 on depending on speed. And that's one thing I do when I ride with the group. I always ask everybody, how far can you go on a tank of gas? Because that makes a big difference of where we stop and how often we stop and when do I need to start looking for gas. So I always ask that with the group. Is that on the new? Oh, yeah. Let's see. RBL. Always in the bags, tire repair kit, first aid kit, compressor with gauge, Noco battery pack, spare shifter linkage. Good call if you keep the stock one. Toolkit, rain gear, gloves, TP or dude wipes, spare fuses. Good call. Electric tape, zip ties, and Loctite. Man, that's a good list. I like that. That's a really, really good list. Let's see. The new one and the old one. Okay. Marvin, this is West Virginia. Let's see. Which I only get 120 miles on my 3-gallon soft tank. Upgraded to 5-gallon. Right on. I was getting on Spaceball, I was getting 90 miles out of a tank of gas on that bike. Only 90. Yep. Yeah, Evil got a new bike. He's sneaking in, not telling anybody. You know? Oh crap, Evil Crook has a 3-gallon tank. Yeah. Here's hopes. I spent good money on this seat. $1,500 to be honest with everybody. Here's hopes this is the seat to end all be all for now. Let's see. Trikes are like big belt bikes as well. Yeah, because there's more to move around, Travel with cash for gas and credit card for okay, miscellaneous stuff. Let's see, 1,500 has 5 gallons, 1,800 has 6 gallons. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mike says I get about 160 miles to the tank now. Oh my God. All right, so we know at every 150 miles we're stopping for gas. All right. So I get about 200 miles on the road glide. Don't know what Big Bertha gets yet. Right on. No worries, 701 man. Don't crash. Drive. 25 more horsepower and you go down to Sports Range Phillips. Yeah. Horsepower costs money. It's not the building that costs money, it's the feeding it that costs money. I changed out my linkage to keep a spare in there. The ball ends on the stock ones can fail, apparently. Yes, I've seen it happen. So if someone in our hog group needs it, we have one. Oh, good call. See, Corey says we're going to love that Mustang. Thank you. 400 miles or less, might stay here or there. Okay, right on. If your seat is as comfy as mine, you'll love it. Okay. Here's hopes it is. It's the same seat, just a different cover on it. Let's see, you get 180 on your soft tail. Awesome. Tricks weigh about 1,300. Yours weighs about 800. Oh, okay. I love my Herbie Dervison. Dallison. There you go. 25 more horsepower. Mike's will lift off. Yeah, no kidding. What's up, Hardwire? What's going on? We talk about trips and budgeting, how to budget the trip. Do you plan it? Like I'm planning this trip down to the Williamsburg, Virginia area on Memorial Day weekend and spending time out there with family and friends. So here's hopes, everything works out. Maybe the group is growing. I don't know yet, but we're going to figure it all out. The trike is anywhere from 50, depending on wind and speeds. Right, because if you got a tailwind, it helps you out. And if you got a headwind, it doesn't help you out. To include an air pump as well, but Stitch is not much on it yet. Well, you don't have much storage on it yet. You don't have much storage on it yet, but you will. From what I understand, look at those boxes. I think you're gonna have a little bit more storage. Which Force says a new BMC 2 up is on the way for the. Oh, no kidding. Nice. Good stuff, man. Oh, I forgot to keep a few different flashlights. Best is the Nemo Psi 2K. It has a work light, so it'll be flashing red as a hazard light if stuck on the side of the road. Oh, that's cool. See, that's one thing I didn't think of. Grabbing a flashlight. That's a good call. Hey, Dean Benedetti's in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Now you can now put 7-inch shocks on it. Oh, 7-inch shocks. Oof, those are low. Lowest I've seen is 11, not 7s. But wow. So yeah, that's basically what I got talking about, prepping for a road trip. That's what I do. Really interested in hearing what everybody else is doing, what you've been putting in the side chat. I appreciate it. That's pretty cool. Remember, guys, if you're at the surgeon level, you already got the invite in your Instagram. Go on over to your Instagram and pop in and let's talk about road trips. For some bikes, grab a quart of oil. Very good point. Make sure you bring it because, like, I run Amsoil 2050. Not everywhere has Amsoil 2050 for V twins. Might be able to find it like an AutoZone or an Advanced Auto Parts. Definitely at a motorcycle shop or a Harley dealership, but that might not be an option when you need it. Yeah, a spare quart of oil for Andrew. No need to pack a light. That's EDC. Okay. Right on. I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to this road trip. It's my first road trip of the season. I'm extremely excited about it. High Bixby, I think, keeps extremely bright flashlights on all my bikes. Right on. That's why I run Mobile One. I could get it. Yeah, true. Good point, Corey. You get it anywhere. Beyond that, we also check weather before leaving and at the gas up, see if we're rolling. Yes, always check weather, look at it. I'm always looking at the weather. That's part of being Army Aviation for many years and flying. Weather is very important to us. And, let's see. PA says it keeps a lot of flashlights on them at all times. Right on. Never know when you need it. Never know. There's always a flashlight in my pocket. Corey says, yes, he's got a lot in his pocket. Same with backlight. So you never know. You never know who's got something. May I suggest premium 91 or 93 octane unleaded for gas in your tanks? Absolutely, without a doubt. From what I understand, out in Sturgis, you're not going to find 91 or 93 out in the Sturgis area. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I've heard. Yeah, rain gear in a dry bag, absolutely. My rain gear goes in the Rick Rack bag that goes on top of the saddle tank. Yeah, octane boost. Bail money. Like I said, that's what I have Tito for. He's my bail bondsman. Gotta have a guy. I got a guy. I got a guy for just about everything. You have to. Road trip in June. Hell yeah. This is the first long trip I've done. Looking forward to meeting everybody and have a good time. Absolutely, me too. See, everyone ask a Facebook group if they should still carry their no-co pack since they can't jump a 24 plus bike. I said, absolutely, you never know who will need it. Good point. Good point. No premium. How do they do all the bikes at their field? I have no idea. But that's what I heard. But Big Mike told me that, and I believe my brother. So we always get him a case of Amsoil octane booster for going out to Sturgis, which reminds me I have to order one for us again. Went on a 200-mile ride today, got stuck in traffic. Hotter than a well, not here. It's currently 31 degrees out. So I don't think it hit 40 today. So it was cold. Yep, he's got the Rick Rack suitcases. Awesome. Yeah. Hygiene stuff for bathing and staying fresh. Absolutely. deodorant, toothpaste, toothbrush. That's the basics. Also carry an extra quart of oil, a rag, and a small funnel. You never know. Let's see. Send lawyers guns and hmm. Let's see. Corey, that won't get you wet. There you go. Got a lot of back road towns out west don't have 93 to 94. Wow, it's 90. Oh, wow. Oof. Got to run out of ammonia. Wow. They have 91, 93 ethanol in Sturgis. Okay. Okay. Always bring comfortable shoes because at some point, my bike will leave me walking. Yeah, because you're on the choppers. You know, you'll find 91 in Sturgis and a few places have 90. Okay, cool. Cool. Like I said, so Mike tells me to get him when he goes out there. So when I was out there, I didn't do any riding. Got those paper funnels in the saddlebag. Good call. They're small. And they fold up easy. I'll be on the road almost 3 weeks straight at the end of June and only home for 4 days. Oh, excellent. How's that bike coming together? Hopefully it's doing well. Plenty of, bring some microfiber cloths. Those are good to have. I try and bring small ones because you never know when you spill gas on your tank. It could happen. I've done it. I know no one's perfect. So yeah, those are good for that. Raid mode. I have a way to protect my electronics when I have a breakout. Yeah, there you go. Carry bottles of octane booster for low grade gas and something. Yeah, you never know. Still next 10 days, low temperatures in the teens are always last in upstate New York. Yes. Oh, but wow. So that's what I'm looking for in tonight's live is to hear from you guys. And you guys are coming up with some great ideas. The microfibers, the paper funnels, extra quart of oil, flashlights. Hey, Texas Rider, what's going on? Good to see you. Still next 10 days, low temperatures into the teens. Yes. Let's see. Woohoo. Big steps forward, doctor. That's nice. I carry a pew everywhere I go. Okay. I don't, to be honest with you. He says hasn't ridden since October 19th. Wow. I had my bike a month before I took it for a ride. We put a total 200 miles on it in 3 days. And now I'm looking forward to getting back out there and riding it. So no, that is correct. Out west, you have to plan. You're not near the interstate for sure. Nearly ran out in 2020 a couple times going across South Dakota. Wow. Also on trips, carry the Nelson half cover. Yes, I have a half cover that I bring with me. I bought it from Harley Davidson. I got the idea from DDK. I saw him put it on his bike down at TMMR. And I'm like, now there's an idea. And I bring it everywhere now with me on trips. I really do. Blessed said he had to put 87 in his 21 Road Glide once, was not very happy about it. No booster available. I was in the middle of Oklahoma. Wow. On the trike this month on the road. Good, lucky you. Let's see. I learned spare glasses after my gas cap came off, and my lenses got destroyed. Oh yeah. Let's see. Spare fuel bottles. Carry a half gallon and a pair of MSR. Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's see. Doc inspired me to get a half cover. Those are genius. Yeah. Well, I got the idea from DDK. He influenced me. DDK was an influencer. He influenced me to get that. And when I got back from while I was in TMMR, I ordered it. I had it shipped to the house. Sunglasses and a set of cheap, clear safety glasses for rider and passenger. Yes, Mel and I have our cheap sunglasses that we wear. The ones that I have that I wear most of the time, I got from uh, American Corps. That's that veteran organizations. That's always with the Twin Visionary. So there you go. Let's see the half cover. I seen those. Great idea. Yes, yes. I always carry that because even though it might not rain, it keeps the dew off the seat. So when you go ride in the morning, your ass ain't wet. Just saying. Oh, Salty says a kidney belt. Yeah, when riding a rigid, yeah, that's an important thing. It's very important when riding a rigid, a kidney belt. Even a softail, because when I rode my softail out to Sturgis, I bruised my kidneys. Let's see. Good sunglasses and some cheap clears. Yeah, yeah. Oh, see, he carries a Saddleman seat cover. Right on. Right on. So I can't wait to get my new seat. I really can't. I'm waiting on a few things to come in. For the new bike, I'm waiting on a set of handlebars for my risers. I'm waiting on my seat. And I'm waiting on a color matched torque pack and a color matched mid frame air deflectors. So, no, a wet ass is not good, but you know what's worse than a wet ass? Wet feet, cold wet feet, and cold wet hands. At that point, I'm done. That's me. Let's see. I've been given crap for carrying a lot of gear, but then again, sometimes it happens. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Nothing wrong with being prepared. Toe cover for boots so the shifter doesn't scuff the toes. Yep. Dark Soul says sunscreen. Yeah. Let's see. Had a rain cover for the seat and the rain sock over the air filter. Yes. That's important too. Let's see. I like the seat that acts like foam memory pillow. Well, I had those memory foam seats in the past when I found out is after about 150 miles, it was like sitting on concrete because it collapsed completely. And it was no good for me. Don't forget to check insurance card too. Ask me how I know. Yeah, that's a good point. Check your insurance, check your registration, and check the expiration on your license. And also check the expiration date on your credit cards and debit cards. That's all good things to check. All good things to check. Absolutely. So, yeah. Glad. See, I'm glad I'm able to help somebody out here. Because you never know what I do and what somebody else does. We can all help each other out. That's what's so great about this community. We're all here to help each other out. We're not in competition with each other. We're here to help each other out. And that's all that matters is helping each other out, have a better experience and get out there and enjoy the road. Let's see. Still 118 days. Hopefully get out on the bike a couple weeks. Right on. Apparently, the license plate is required in Daytona. My uncle was not happy when he got pulled over on my road light. Yeah, they sort of frown upon you if you don't have a license plate on your vehicles. Have to pack a lighter going from the road lights. Yes, you do. As a gold membership motorcycle coverage. Oh yeah, AAA. That's good. Oh, see, we're helping everybody else out. That's awesome. Let's see. I have several bikes and one plate. Oh man. Yeah, I rode a whole year with an expired inspection for about 5 years. No kidding. Let's see, I got my first speeding ticket. Oh, no kidding. Wow. That's big news. Wow. Were you on Main Street, A1A, or Route 1? Let's see. A proper tune-up before yeah, there you go. Yeah, definitely make sure your bike's in good running order. That's another good point to bring up. Before I go on a road trip, even with this brand new bike. Before I go on the road trip, I'm going to put the bike on the lift. I'm going to go over and check all critical fasteners. I'm going to check my tire pressure. I'm going to check my tires. I'm going to basically go over the bike, front to back, top to bottom, and make sure that there are no issues that I need to handle before I go. That's one thing I hate is when you get on the road and you're like, shit, if I saw this yesterday, I could have fixed it. It would not be a problem today. Route 1 on the causeway, couldn't help myself, dude. Was cool enough, cut me a break. So I was doing 90 and a 50. He gave me 65 and a 50. Oh, right on. At least he was cool with you. 90 and a 50. Wow. But that bike is easy to do 90 when you don't even realize it. But wow. Oh, man. Let's see. Almost forgot. Pick up a $15 alignment tool for your ignition. That damn thing is always on the bike now. Yeah, I have one. I keep one in the toolbox. I don't keep one with me. 95% of the time I can get in there with a flathead screwdriver. I get it straightened out. 95% of the time. One time I couldn't do it. So I'll say 99% of the time. One time I couldn't do it. I had to buy the tool. I can say who it was for. They saw me do it 100 times, thought they could try it themselves, and nope. So I picked up one because I couldn't get it in line with a flathead like I normally could. I got it close, but not close enough. Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, not with that. But yeah, that's a good tool to have if you don't have one. You could buy them from gyms and pay $115. I got mine on Amazon for, it was like $8 or $9. And the prices are all over the place. So yeah, that's something you might want to do. Oh, let's see. We had ours pop out and the handlebars were locked at the hotel. Wow. Messed with screwdrivers and couldn't get it. Luckily, somebody had it. The tool, $15 on Amazon. Right on. Right on. I don't think I have to worry about that on the new bike. But you never know who you're riding with that might need it. Good call. Good call. Man, I tell you, I'm excited about going down to Virginia for Memorial Day weekend. I really am. I really, really am. You know, I was looking at Airbnbs today. Some of them, they have a price for one person. And then when you add the people, it goes up. Like I was looking at one that for one person was like $1,200 for the dates that we wanted to be there. And then when you add the people, it went from $1,200 to $2,000. I was like, whoa, no, not going to happen. So let's see. He said we had ours pop out and the handlebars. I'll get where we did that. Can't wait for, yeah, neither can I. Neither can I, Guns. We're going to hang out, have a great time. So we're going to be in the Williamsburg area, DDK. I'm going to be in Williamsburg, Virginia area, over there on the peninsula, north of Norfolk Naval Base and Newport News and south of Richmond, that whole area. So can't wait to go. Let's see. Got to go to the dealership to get a CVO upgrade program to delete the switch. Cost me $60. Yeah, right on. Nothing wrong with that either. You know, I like to see, you know, on my previous Road Glide, I had the CVO, so I didn't have it. But on the Road Glide before that, the 2 street glides had that, and I never had that problem. I was lucky. But I get a lot of calls, people stuck on the side of the road, and I go out and help them with that. We're up to our first trip in a month. Nice. Dean says we're going to get 2 grand tents. There are. When it gets to 2 grand, tents are, yeah. Well, when you're splitting it amongst 3 couples, it really isn't that bad. However, when you look at other places that are similar, that it doesn't matter if you have 1 person or 6 people, the price stayed the same. So I'm like, yeah, we're going to look someplace else. So Guns, Tom, Friday night, we're going to have a conference call and we're going to talk about it. We're going to look at places and I'm going to book it. All right. Good night, Big Mike. Love you, brother. Have a great evening. Give Hannah a big hug and kiss from us. We love her to death. And we love you too, brother, man. Love you too. Got to see Big Mike over the weekend. It was great. Came down, good to see him. And saw his brother Dave. Great to see those guys. Again, guys, if you're a surgeon level, check your Instagram. The link is in there for you to join in. If you guys don't join in the next 10 minutes, we'll put it out to the public and then go from there. So let's see. For day trips, if your bags aren't loaded like ours, the Rick Rack cooler bag is great. Saddle bag too, to carry drinks, to be mobile. Yeah, good on you. That's a good point. But for day trips, the only thing that's in our saddlebags are, we keep our summer gloves and our winter gloves with us this time of year. Daytime sunglasses, nighttime sunglasses, neck gaiters, and kickstand puck. That's it. That's all we carry in our saddlebags. Good at the rally, so going campsite to campsite as a BYO. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Yes, please don't forget to leave a like. Let's see. Me and Jay Sorsby are splitting a room for spring fling. $90 a night ain't bad. No, it's not. Nice. Been thinking about kicking the idea around about starting a towing business for bikes. Nice. I've seen some of those that go in a pickup truck where it actually lifts up and comes down. You roll the bike on, it picks the bike up on the platform and sets it in the bed. So you don't have to buy a trailer. I had a trailer that I was doing that for the shop for a while and worked out great. Let's see. Campsites, great for barbecues with buddies. Absolutely. And that's what makes Mob of the Mountain so great, because it's basically a campground. We're all camping out in RVs, tents, cabins, whatever. We get together, have a great time. It's one of my favorite things, to be honest with you, of mobbing. One is the riding, and more importantly, is hanging out with the people and creating those relationships and having a lot of fun hanging out with one another. That's just me. Just throwing that out there. That's just me. So that's what I do for planning a road trip. Big Mike comes with us to Virginia. I'll talk to him tomorrow. If he comes, then my route has changed, but that's okay. If he doesn't come, then my original route will stay and we'll take the ferry across. So let's see. Oh, no kidding. Your Harley shop uses the same towing setup I was talking about. Nice. Yeah, there was a motorcycle tow company here. That's all he used, and that was about 10 years ago, and I know he was looking to sell it. But it's one of those things, you got to be available 24/7 for that. That was his biggest complaint, is he had to quit his job because he was taking time off of that to go do a tow, pick up, recovery, things like that. And one interfered with the other, and it was just too much. So he ended up selling the tow company and keeping his full-time job. In the tow company, you got the truck with that equipment, and I was debating it, but then I said, no, not going to do it. So I ended up getting I already had the Ram, so I got a 8x10, 7.5 by 14 trailer. And it was a nice trailer. I had it done up nice on the inside, 2 Condor wheel chocks, rhino liner on the floor and up the wall 6 inches. So had the E-Track system in it, had its own power, had a 3,000-pound winch to pull in bikes, ones that couldn't roll on their own, going up the ramp of that trailer. So I had it pretty well hooked up. I sat there and said, I handle cargo for the Army and helicopters. This is basically the same thing, Let's see, buses, I used to drive tow truck part-time. One of the funniest jobs I ever had. Funnest. No kidding. And I think I'm going to go to the bar. Peace out, Jamie. Thanks for coming, hanging out tonight. Great show tonight, guys. You get a chance, head over the unaffiliated, check them out. They had a really good show tonight. Let's see. Another item in the bag, the old kickstand puck. Yes. For the gravel lots and rainy days at rallies parked at the camps. Yes. I always have that. That's as part of the bike as the gas tank, as in my opinion. My bike doesn't leave the house without it. Always with me. Always. Because if you're at the Cackleberry and it rains, your bike sinks in the mud. This helps prevent it a little bit. Or a crushed beer can. Yeah, that'll work too. That would work as well. But if you're like me, you're with a bunch of guys that don't drink. So trying to find an empty beer can is kind of hard, but there's seltzer cans and soda cans and things like that work just as good. Yeah, the Harley pucks are awesome. They are a bit more expensive than the free giveaway little ones that you get that crack and break on you all the time. I've had that happen to me way too many times at the Cackleberry and at Mob of the Mountains. So I actually went out and bought the Harley puck. Things like this big around. The kickstand sits right in. It's nice. Yes. So yeah, it does work. Oh, same. I invested in Harley puck too. Much better. Exactly. I mean, I don't like telling people spend money on this unless I believe in the product and it works. And that's one of the things Harley sells that actually works well, in my opinion. A little on the overpriced, but hey, you know what? Quality costs money. And to me, it's a quality kickstand puck. My only complaint is I haven't figured out how to use it myself. My poor wife has to get off the bike, grab the puck, put it under the kickstand for me. That's just me. I keep extra pucks for other riders who need them. Electrical box covers work great as well. Oh, no kidding. Also, which works good, is little pieces of plywood. I've seen people do that. 1/2-inch plywood, cut it, done. I have a piece purged from an injection mold that's tied to a piece of paracord tied to the bag guards. Right on. This way, if you roll off, it's dragging right behind you. Pro tip: tie a long string on the puck with a loop. The end of the throat. Yep. Well, it's not picking it up; it's getting it down underneath the kickstand. That's the problem I have. But all right, guys, we're at the hour 13 mark. Here's the link. You want to come in and talk about trips, talk about what you bring on trips, want to talk about trips you're planning on taking, hop on in and let's talk about it. I added a paracord on mine. Yeah, I gotta try that. I'm a paratrooper, so I should be able to know how to work paracord. That's saying I don't need a puck. Without any hesitation, as always, Mr. PA Biker in the house. What's going on, PA?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Good, man. Can't complain. Looking forward to the rally season. Looking forward to these road trips I'm going to take.
Yeah.
Mob in the Mountains. I can't wait to go.
Yeah, I'm really excited about Mob and I actually almost ended up canceling. I got to get a new roof on my house, but it's not as bad as I thought it was. So
listen, roofing work is women's work. It is.
Yeah.
I was deployed. The storm came and ripped the roof off of our house. My wife handled it.
Wow. Yeah, my wife
made phone calls and hired roofers, but hey, she handled it.
That's right. No, I'm just kicking around, saving money for it. And I took the bike out. I think I put about probably 1,000 miles on the last week or so.
Oh, thanks for joining us, rubbing it in. Have a nice night.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get out on the new bike. What's going on, Bill? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. We missed you. Check your Instagram, or I got the link in the side chat if you want to pop in. Bill's one of our surgeon level guys, just like Guns and Daggers and Big Mike.
I got to figure out, man. I've been trying to get on there and do it, but I can't remember my password for my damn YouTube.
You got to contact Google, have them reset that password. It's the same password to your Google account.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to do it this week then.
All right. So Guns, talk to me, bro. Road trip coming up.
I can't wait.
Can't hear you. All right. How about you? How about you, Demo? Can't hear Demo. Nope. No word from Demo. Everybody's muted. Guns, back at you.
Can you hear me now?
Barely.
Very, very low.
Okay.
Turn your mic gain up. Oh. So. All right. How about now? Guns. Can you say anything?
Can you hear me now?
Mm.
Very, very low. How about you, Demo? I no audio out of Demo, and you're not muted either. Oh wait, there you go. How about now, Demo? Nope, I got nothing from Demo. Damn rednecks and their technology.
I'm telling you.
Yep. Yeah, nothing from Mike, and Guns is very, very low. The Pennsyltuckian could figure it out, guys.
Yeah, hey. I'm not bad. I'm usually the one that's got all the problems.
Tonight you don't, for once. That's a good thing.
Yeah,
You're
it is a
learning.
good thing. Yeah. So you're liking the new bike?
Well, the 200 miles on it, I love it.
Yeah.
What's going on, Cupcake?
Hey, not much, guys. How you doing?
What up, Cupcake?
All right, how
I've
about
been
you,
watching
Guns?
the videos.
Thanks. I ain't got many out there. I'm working on a few more. Just been so damn busy with work and weather, and well, you guys know.
You guys see my Instagram and Facebook posts, the new accents I put on the road glide?
Oh,
Yes.
that looks good, Doc.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said this in the unaffiliated. I have more hours and more aftermarket parts on my bike than I do miles.
You should put an hour meter on that bike then.
They
It's
got
not
that
running.
exact same bike down at my Harley shop right here.
That gas cap cover, Doc,
It's a gas cap replacement.
does it flip the opposite way?
It unscrews like a normal gas
Oh,
cap.
you don't have to worry about that backwards. I thought that was kind of, you showed me that. I'm like, man, that's a bad idea.
Yep.
It almost looks like a roulette wheel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Week from Sunday, that video will be up for everybody. And
Yeah.
Sunday after the premiere, the membership from the nurse level or intern or higher will be able to see it.
Oh, good.
How about Guns? Can we hear you now, Guns?
Not at all.
I can lip
We're
sync.
missing, and we're missing.
Why'd
Mike
you call me
popped
names,
out.
Guns? I saw that lip. I could read lips. He called me names.
We're missing somebody here too.
Yeah,
Mike
riding on
dropped out.
trees.
Yeah.
You might have a hardware issue.
When you get old, it's a software issue.
Cupcake, where are you staying from Auburn?
Where am I staying? I got a little bitty cabin upstairs of another cabin, Devils, something or other, and I got 3 guys staying in there.
Oh, do you? 'Cause I got a little cabin. Well, two, me and my brother. But
Unless it changes, yeah, it's me and Jamin, and then Dark Soul. He's coming, but I don't think he shows up till Friday. I think. Don't quote me.
So you and Jamin are spooning.
spooning, brother.
I got 2 beds. He can have his own bed.
I wonder how close. I gotta look at my book and see what cabin mine is.
So Dark is spooning with either you or Jamin.
Yeah, that's true. I almost got the cabin. It's a little bigger. It was a little more money, but it only had 1 bed, bigger floor plan. and it's over there by the RVs. It's like a little section of cabins there.
Oh yeah, okay. Mike, I got a little cabin, 2 beds. You know, it was like $300 for the weekend or something like that. So
Nice.
yeah,
I think mine came because I'll be there Wednesday through. Well, I leave Sunday morning.
yeah,
So
yeah. I'm leaving Sunday morning too. Let's see. My check-in is June the 25th. Check out the 28th.
Yeah, I'll be there to.
So, Greg, you're riding out to West Virginia?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not walking.
Well, I don't know if you were going to trailer or ride.
No, I'm riding.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave Tuesday. Sometime another ride down by Cincinnati, like I did last year. Stay the night at Jamin's. But I got to talk to Jamin. He says he's working Wednesday, and I'm like, I was hoping to hit the road Wednesday morning and be there because he's talking about being there 8, 9 o'clock Wednesday night. I'm like, I don't want to walk them back roads that I don't know in the dark.
How about you, PA? Are you riding or trailering?
I'm riding.
Yeah, I'm riding too.
I'm trailering.
I check in the 25th and check out the 28th.
I'm trailering out there. The bike is going to be in Mike's trailer right behind his RV.
Nice. Now, when are you getting there, Doc?
We're going to be leaving here probably Wednesday night, Thursday morning. We'll be there Thursday.
We'll be there Thursday. So Thursday's what, the 25th, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all should probably be rolling in right around the same time because I'm leaving PA about 10 o'clock in the morning. It's a 5-hour ride.
Yeah.
So I'll probably get there before
because we'll be leaving Connecticut probably about 4 in the morning on Thursday.
Yeah.
And when we get there, we get there.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not rushing either. I'm just taking my sweet time, and I got another.
I don't have to rush Wednesday because I thought all you guys would be there Wednesday, at noon or something like that. So if I got there Wednesday night, I can make it work. I just got to look at the road because the other roads at the other campground, I got to know them. I could probably do them at night. This is a whole different area. I'm like, if it gets dark.
Yeah, I got it all planned out here.
I haven't ridden my new bike in the dark yet, so I don't even know how good that headlight is.
Oh no, really?
I don't think
I'm sure it's good.
Did you change the headlight, or you still got the factory one in there?
I still got the factory headlight in there.
That's
it's not as bright as my Shark Demon was on my previous road glide, but we're going to see. Eventually, we're going to see.
Yeah, my deposit was $131 on the room, and it's $393 for the weekend. My balance is $262. That ain't bad.
Yeah, I think it cost me. You had to put a down payment down. It cost me for the first night with tax, like $145. I think
yeah, mine deposit was $131.04, and then I got to pay $262 when I get there, which I'll probably pay it before I leave the house.
Right on. How about now, Guns? You fix your audio?
Can you hear me better?
Yeah,
a little bit better, not much, but
you must have a chicken in your neck.
Hold the mic right to your face.
Stand by a minute, fellas.
All right, hold on.
Oh, let's see.
Hey, Guns, I got a spare mic here I could lend you.
Well, I've been trying to do the Yeti mic, but it keeps coming through the webcam. Now the webcam mic's not working.
Well, now we can hear you.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's good. So, Virginia.
Yes.
Looking forward to that. The Airbnb that we were looking at, that $1,200 was for one person. When you add 6, it jumped up to almost $2,000.
Oh, okay.
So I was looking at different options today. Same with your old lady. She was looking at different options as well. So Friday night, expect a conference call with Tom and I on it.
Okay.
We're going to pick one, and I'm going to book it that night.
Okay.
Guns, I didn't know you were on a diet.
Yep.
I like Miller Lite over Miller, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I mean, I just get the High Life cheaper than I can the Light. I'm a cheap
That's because you live the high life.
it's a
champagne of
for
beers.
me.
I'll bring a bottle of Captain with me. That's probably about what I'll drink. Probably last me all weekend anyway.
I hope the cabin's next to mine.
I'll have some good Puerto Rican moonshine with me.
Oh, I know I'm in it.
What's her name, Doc?
What's her name?
Yeah, you said you're bringing a Puerto Rican moonshine. What's her name?
Don't worry about it. Last time it was orange creamsicle.
And it was good.
Guns had
Yeah,
a little
it
bit
was.
of it.
It was.
You gotta pick some more.
But
I think Guns drank almost half a gallon of it that night.
And I was a fine Southern gentleman and said, Doc, that was all good. I said, would you mind if I just had a little bit more? He poured me a big. I'm like, whoo.
So we need to do this phone call tomorrow because Tom's going to be with Dallas and DDK on Friday.
okay, well, I won't be home until about 8:30 tomorrow night. From
And
work.
that's Eastern time?
Yep.
So why don't we plan on a phone call at 8:30, 9 o'clock?
Okay, that works.
You know, I still don't have your cell phone. You got to message me that.
I thought you did.
No, I don't. Please send it over to me on Instagram.
Oh, I will.
I'm hoping I have the new tour pack.
Weren't you just down at his house not too long ago?
Guns was, yes.
And you don't have his cell phone number?
Now, he doesn't like me that way. He only uses me for motorcycle parts.
We've never been to each other's house, but we got each other's phone numbers.
Hey, Doc, check your phone. I had yours.
Yeah. Okay. Now, let's see. Block number.
Yeah.
All right. Here's Demo again. What's going on, Demo?
Demo.
And now we got you.
Demo.
Can you hear you?
Yeah, it's stupid headphone setting.
Yeah, you're usually the loud one when on the mic. That it comes out clear.
Yeah, it's just hit a button on the headset that kind of sort of messed with it.
Where are you going to be staying for Auburn?
At the treehouse, in a treehouse.
In a treehouse, you'll be. I can't remember the name of the damn cabin I'm in.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull up the name of it.
They looked like they were more on stilts than they were in a tree.
Yeah. That they did.
I didn't care where it was, as long as they had a coffee pot.
Well, I do know one thing, though. Alan says it's not a mix-up. It's a weird situation. He's having to look into it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What did you order?
What did I order? Okay, I'll have to admit it now that I put out the video with all the boxes because I was actually expecting it to be what it was supposed to be, but it wasn't.
Come on.
A set of whole shot bags, the ST fairing, the new grips he just come out with.
From the Axiom collection.
Yep. And, well, mirrors, but I haven't got the mirrors in yet.
You got them in what color?
Purple.
I tell you, I just put the red ones on my Road Glide. I love them.
Yeah, I got the purple grips and the purple mirrors. And, of course, ordered the Clockworks windshield the other day from Drew. So it's on its way as well.
Did you
And
buy
it's
a new
purple.
bike?
The vented gas cap in purple.
Not yet. I was debating if it'll actually work or not on mine.
It'll work.
Is that all for
Wouldn't work with the Axiom collection what I had, so I gave it to Guns.
Oh. Cool.
I said to Alan, I got this by mistake. He's like, well, keep it, do what you want with it. And I said, okay. So I gave it to Guns.
Because get this, what I've got right now sitting in the room is a set of Mystic Shift stretched out saddlebags.
And not the Mystic Shift pull shot bags.
Did you get a new
Right.
bike or something?
He got a
Like in
low rider.
September.
Oh, you got a lowrider S. That's right.
Mhm.
Hey, he's got Stitch. As I said, this is all for Stitch.
Yeah, I
Yep.
was wondering if that was for Stitch or not.
Stitch backslash pays.
Now, did you get the lifted bag supports or the normal?
No, I went with the normal ones.
Good
I
call.
thought about the lift it, but I got to thinking about it as like my dang look and the way how I am with my legs and stuff. I'll probably be beating the tar out of the lid, so it might be best just to keep it the normal height.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I thought you'd be coming home from Daytona with a new trike.
Well, you know that's
It's not done with yet.
Hey, you could be like me, trade 2 in to get 1.
No,
Look at
that ain't happening.
They say it's a
Super
totally
cool.
different ride now. Oh, that's cool, man. Wow.
Now,
There you
when
go.
I
You ready?
get the
Dang.
hold on.
Do it again. Do it again.
Lame. Super cool.
Wow.
I like that.
yes,
That is
that
cool.
unscrews, Doc?
What's that?
That unscrews?
Yes.
I
That
went for my soft tail.
You gotta show us that on Sunday because it looks like there's enough nubs on there to grab to spin it off. I guess so.
You can fit your fingers in there.
it's not that hard. And when you thread it down, it actually clicks and stops.
Now,
oh
is that-
really?
I'm gonna ask a stupid question. Is that the complete gas cap, or is that just a lid you unscrewed and there's a cap underneath it?
You'll have to wait and see for the video. No.
Okay.
Wow. Look at this video.
This is the video it's posted, but it's here you go.
I see how that goes.
3 are started, then I will tighten all 3 of them down. There probably is a torque for this, and I don't know what it is, nor do I care now. I'm just going to put them in nice and tight. Be careful not to over tight and crack these. Easy to do, but that looks so much better. I'm going to line up install my stickers aren't sticking out like they were from the
So
factory.
if you look, see that crimp clamp? That's
Yep.
supposed to be over the nipple. From the factory, they crimped it before the nipple.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What?
Oops.
Trying to get to the point where it unthreads. Okay, that's the mirrors.
Mirrors are nice.
Yeah, no, when I get the new trike, I'm going to get one of those gas caps.
There's the mirror.
Wait. When you get the new trike.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. See, we caught them.
Hey, we caught that, didn't we, PA?
Yes, we did.
Everybody already knows I'm going to get one. It's just a matter
I
of
know.
when.
When, yeah. I'm
Tell
gonna
us when you're going to get it.
When?
Yeah, when? Next week?
No, I'm gonna probably,
I'm stuck with a 1946 trike, so someday
to
I'll
be
get old.
honest, I'm going to probably wait until I'm cleared from the surgery before I get it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Because I
forgot about
don't
the
really,
surgery.
because I don't really want to have it sit in the garage that long
Yeah.
Right.
and not
I
ride
know
it.
that feeling, having a bike sit in the garage.
Yeah, my wife goes for surgery Friday.
I hope everything goes good.
Yeah, she goes for shoulder surgery, and so she'll be down for the summer on her bike.
But it's looking Friday. I'll be on the bike again, to and from work, and that's it.
Hey,
Be
it's
on
still,
like Saturday.
Yeah, it pissed me out. It warmed up here. Roads were clear. I think I rode a little bit last weekend, so then it got cold. Then we got that snow. And next day, ice. And then they salt the hell out of the roads. I'm like, I can't win.
It's a conspiracy against you and riding your bikes, Cupcake.
Yeah, because I got last week. I got pounded down quite a bit of miles over the weekend and into Sunday. Monday I rode a little bit, but not very much. But other than that, it's been cold.
I was in the shop from 9 a.m. on Saturday till about 11 o'clock at night. And I tell you, when I started the members only live, I was wiped.
I bet.
I was
Yeah,
so
you seem like
physically,
You look
mentally,
tired.
emotionally wiped. I was making stupid mistakes. I put the cam gear and the pinion gear on, torqued them up. I had no bolts in the oil pump or the cam plate.
Ooh,
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I kind of sort of seen that, and I was just like, is he doing that on purpose, or
Nope. That was pure,
just wasn't going to say anything at first?
honest to goodness, bonehead mistake that I made. And that's what happens when you start working on something, when you're that physically, mentally, and emotionally exhausted.
Especially when you're getting older. When you get older, it gets worse. Trust me.
yeah, me too, man.
Well,
I
I
feel
tell
it,
you
man.
what, Greg, I will never be as old as you are.
You never will be.
And nobody
Yep.
be as old as Dan.
But I'll always be better looking.
Cupcake, what are you pushing now? I'm 60.
I'm 60.
All right, so we got these boys beat a little bit.
Yeah, good bit.
Well, Doc, you're what, 53, right? 54?
Yeah, okay, we'll go with that.
Yeah, we go with
okay.
that.
All right, so that means you're 58.
He's not that far behind us.
No, I'm 56.
Oh,
I'm
He's
50.
50.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you're the same age as my wife. That's right. Yeah.
So,
So you got the other two youngsters up there.
well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So, guns,
Yeah.
you excited about Virginia?
Yes, I am. I cannot wait.
You excited about mobbing?
Yes.
Mm.
And you're also going to Gettysburg, right?
Yeah.
We are.
Buds, hit me up when you get to Gettysburg because I can meet up with you. And we can roll in together.
I think you just signed his death warrant.
Mhm. I don't think you even heard me.
Well, I retract my statement. We're not going Gettysburg. We're going Smoky Mountain.
Oh, you girl.
That's better because
that's even
I'll be
better.
at Smoky Mountain Bike Week.
I can't why.
Hey, while you're at Smoky Mountain Bike Week, if you go the same time we are, you could ride with us down the Dales Wheels some time.
Nice.
You ever been there, Doc?
When you
I
get
was
there,
supposed to go last year, but that morning I was supposed to go. I woke up, I wasn't feeling too well, so I didn't go, and I was hanging around the Airbnb. Right around lunchtime, I got hungry, so I went to the shed at Smoky Mountain Harley, got good barbecue, and then when I left there, I had a hair across my ass about getting T-bars done, so I went over to the SBC booth, and I spent too much money. Then I was planning on spending a Smoky Mountain Bike Week and had T-bars put on my Road Glide, which was at the end of September, and they came off the bike a month and a half ago because I was trading it in.
Yeah. You still got them?
I still got them, and they're going on my new bike.
Damn. I'm thinking about putting T-bars on the Softail.
Yep.
I got 16s
Trust
on
me,
it right
there
now.
was a line in front of you to get those T-bars.
Oh, I bet.
There was a line.
PA, you're running 16s on here?
Yeah. I think they're 12 or 16s. I'm almost pretty positive they're 16s. I love them though. I love my 8-hangers, man.
Yeah. I'm about ready to get rid of my old bars on my stock girl. At least go 12s.
Yeah.
Shoulders had surgeries and
See, I
stuff.
know John has been drinking a lot of whiskey, saying I should put beach bars on the Road Glide with tassels. No, sorry.
well, that would fit him.
Hey, I know of a real beautiful Road King that's going to be coming up for sale.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a buddy of mine Joe, he just passed away a couple weeks ago, and they're going to be selling his Road King. Yeah, he's got thousands of dollars into this thing. Of course, he ain't going to get thousands of dollars for it, but only bad thing, it's got I think 95,000 miles on it. But it's got a lot of a lot of upgrades, and it's a beautiful bike. I really wish I had the money to buy it just to keep it in the brotherhood.
Yeah. Sorry to hear that.
You know, we're Road King, and sorry for your loss on that. But
Yeah, he was a very dear friend of mine, and I talked to him the day before he died.
Wow.
Yeah, he told me, he said, because I was in the middle of buying his trailer from him, and he said, I need you to come to the house, and I'm going home on hospice. He says, I need you to come get some things out of my house, you know, like his pew-pews and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I'm not coming down Monday because I got a cold. I don't want to get you sick. I said, but I'll be there Tuesday. Well, he died Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
Dang. Hey, hearing that.
Yeah.
That sucks, man. I'm sorry
So
to hear
what
that.
dates are you gonna be at Smoky Mountain, Doc?
We are planning on. I have to bring up the calendar because I live and die by my calendars.
Yeah.
I'm planning on leaving on the 30th. This is a soft date, September 30th,
Okay.
and then heading back on October 4th. The date back is a hard date, October 4th, heading back. But I want to be I want to leave here on September 30th. This way, on the 1st of October, we can head to Dale's Wheels Through Time, do the rally stuff on the 2nd and 3rd, and do some riding as well around those areas.
Okay.
Good evening, Blue Ridge Moto. Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming.
I hope you get to see what's his name, the owner there. He's a really cool dude.
The owner where?
Wheels Through Time.
The original owner, he passed away.
Not the son. The son.
oh, his son Matt.
Yeah.
I never met Matt. I met Dale a couple
He's a
times.
good dude, man.
I met Dale it was in the 80s because he had a Harley dealer in Mount Vernon, Illinois before they moved out there, and was 2000 or 99 or something like that. And of course, he was, you know, a collector, and he had his Harley dealership. And, you know, he wasn't like he is now and stuff back then. He just the nicest guy. I bought a T-shirt back then and shook his hand. And, you know, I looked at his trike he had there, which is in the museum. But, I mean, he was just a regular, you know, dealer owner, you know, and worked on these bikes and stuff. And he had all these old bikes and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, the boy, he'll start things up for you and everything, man. I went there, man. It was beautiful.
That's what I like about that museum. Everything in there is a museum piece, but every museum piece starts, runs, and rides.
Exactly. You can get right on it and get on the
museums. They're a museum piece that's
it.
Probably hollowed out motors and transmissions that don't have the internals, and they don't start and run.
What's that museum out there by you, Doc? Captain America or whatever is there.
Oh, you got Ken Kaplan's place.
Ken Kaplan's place, yeah.
Yep. There's that place. I've been there.
Yeah.
And also been to the Motorcyclopedia Museum.
Yep.
In Newburgh, New York, which is actually documented the largest private collection of vintage Indian motorcycles, starting with a 1901 Indian.
Oh, wow.
Now, that'd be
you
cool.
know, I'd be into that.
They have a rotisserie downstairs with a lot of vintage Harleys. Some of them are reproductions. One of the reproductions they're saying is a 1903, but they believe the engine case is from 1903. And I broke his heart because the serial number on the engine case is 007.
There, yeah.
No, I said that is impossible. That's an 03 engine case.
There's no way.
I said most likely it's an 0405. And the frame is from like 07 or 08 because it swoops around the engine case. That didn't happen until 07 or 08.
Well, did Indian originally go out of business like in 53 or something like that? Yeah.
They're just living off the name. They always say they're, 100 and something years old more than Harley. It's like, no, the name was there, but Harley's never went out of business.
Hey, Bob, what's going on? Good to see you.
Hey, Bob.
And Chris Phoenix is here. Hello, Chris Phoenix. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in fashionably late, as he says. That's okay. You're here. That's all that matters.
That's right.
but it is the guy who owns Motorcyclopedia Museum also owns V Twin Manufacturing. And if you're a chopper builder or you're into antique motorcycles, he's known in the community as Taiwan Ted.
Taiwan 10, huh?
I bought stuff from V Twin for the old bikes and stuff. That and Colony, you still get Colony parts for the old ones and stuff.
Yep. Yeah. No worries, Bob. No worries. So, I mean, it's still a great museum to go to because he's got some Indian Larry stuff in there. He's got some movie bikes in there, like the Tron bikes, the Easy Rider bikes, the Ghost Rider bikes, a lot of cool, some Arlen Ness early builds of Arlen Ness bikes in there, like the twin shovel heads that are supercharged.
Nice.
Yeah, they got some really cool bikes in there. A lot of memorabilia, a lot of hill climb stuff, some hill climb bikes, some what was his name? Yeah, did all those crazy like the Dragon Head chariot bike and what was his name? Oh wow.
You ain't talking about Horny Mike, are you?
No.
No.
No. And a lot of his
Oh,
cars that he did too, to carry these motorcycles, which are really awesome to see. God, I wish I could remember his name right now. Oh man, now I got to look it up. Give me a minute. Talk some about yourselves. Huh?
Wow.
There's some really cool stuff in there.
I'm just trying to find out how close we're all going to be at the cabins, how far apart we're going to be or whatever.
Well, it doesn't matter. We're all going to have a meeting place.
Yeah. Well,
Talking about
I mean, I'm in that little cabin upstairs of a cabin. I have no idea who's going to be below me, but behind me there's a fire pit, this and that. But I'm sure
yeah, me too.
Place we're all going to meet up at, like we did.
Yeah, big circle or something.
We're all going to be within walking distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, pretty much everybody should be within a half a mile of each other.
Not that far from the restaurant/bar and stuff. And
Yeah.
There's liquor in the front and poker in the rear.
There you go.
Yeah, maybe hopefully this year me, Apple, and Wilkie won't get lost.
Listen, all I know is Apple's good for getting ice cream.
I better be healthy this year. Last year I was miserable, but I still made it.
Why was you sick?
No, I threw my back out. Barely made it there. Doctors, you should ride. I still went. I missed the first day of ride. I could hardly move, and I rode the rest.
Well, I'm sure I'm going to be sore with my back riding. When we first get there, I'll probably be a little sore, but that ain't nothing but a Captain and Coke and two stogies will take care of.
I could barely walk.
Damn.
I carried a chair around me all the time. I'd walk from there, and it was a long walk from there to my little cabin thing. I had a little camper down there. I rented in the woods. Every now and then, somebody come by a golf cart. I say, "Hey, give me a ride."
Yeah.
And there was that father and son. That father and son who were coming this year with his wife and daughter from Missouri. They actually were across from the father and son. They helped take care of me. They'd bring me things, made me breakfast and stuff.
Oh wow, that's nice.
And that was Lloyd and his son's name was Austin. They called him Bones. They had the big dog choppers, if you remember them guys.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to be there this year, but his wife's coming. She's bringing her Spider and his daughter. I guess his wife's got a Spider stuff, so they're all coming. They were down at Daytona. They asked me who's all going to be there at Daytona. I said, well, and I mentioned you, Mike. I said,
I could have swore I thought I seen him. I may have actually seen him out and about once. So somebody looked
just one time for a weekend. It's hard to remember and stuff, but
I heard a lot of shit happen down in Daytona, man, this year.
Yeah, there's a good bit. I mean, the cops are hideous as can be this year, worse than they were last year.
I'm talking about like a lot of fights and shit between groups and stuff, and
No,
That
I ain't
happens
heard.
every year.
Not about
I,
that. But
I was gonna say I ain't heard nothing about no clubs getting into it. Now, this past weekend there was a big whole freaking ungodly thing that happened down there this past weekend. But
Yeah,
that's
but that
all
was
spring
after-
breakers and
that was
crap.
after.
Oh,
So
I heard different stories. Some people said cops were real bad. Other people said cops weren't that bad as far as.
No, they were bad.
Doc, what was you going to say?
it was Ed Ross.
Ed
That-
Ross. Yeah.
Okay,
Some
yeah.
Ed Ross builds. Well, those are amazing builds. I mean, some of the cars and bikes he built, those are amazing builds
Was
that
it
are there.
was it Ed Ross that did the original Rat Fink?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, he built everything from scratch, correct?
Yeah,
Mhm.
basically.
Yeah.
And he also has a 1915, an authentic 1915 Harley Davidson that made the trip from Newburgh, New York to Manhattan in 1915. It's a 100-mile one-way trip. And then in 2015, that same exact bike, okay, with an oil change, some fresh fuel, a new leather drive belt, 100 years later, made the same exact trip on the same exact route from Newburgh, New York to Manhattan. And it got, and Gene Davidson and John Davidson were there and signed the bike in
Oh,
Manhattan
wow.
at the end of the 100-mile ride.
Wow,
That's amazing.
that's cool.
Yep.
That
Yep.
is
Ed Big Daddy Roth.
Yeah, Chris, you're 100% right. When he said Ed Roth, I was thinking Rat Fink and stuff. Yeah, it was
Mhm.
Ed Big Daddy Roth. Because he had some drag cars and stuff way back in the
Yep.
day and stuff. And
Yeah. Let me see if I can bring up those pictures so I can show you some of the stuff that Ed built that's at this museum. So if you're ever in the Newburgh, New York area and you like some of the Ed Roth builds, and you want to see some of these, like the antique Indians and Harleys, that is something you really want to go and see. Now I got to find them on my Google Photos. I had to look up on my phone because I have them in
So, you
folders on
talk
my
about
phone.
old bikes. The buddy of mine that's coming with me, I'm pretty sure he's bringing his bike, and it's signed by Willie G.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
And at the 120th anniversary party, Mel and I missed meeting Willie G by an hour.
Man.
Dang.
I wasn't going to go all fanboy on him. I just wanted to shake his hand and say thank you for what he did for the brand.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know? Let's see. Oh, all right. I'm looking for those Ed Roth bikes. You guys would like that. And I'll show you the bikes that Arlen Ness built that they have. I mean, they're impressive when you look at them and
Oh,
how
my
the manufacturing of them, how the twin shovel heads are put together and how the exhaust works. And I mean, it's really impressive when you look at it. Mel will tell you, I will spend hours looking at these bikes because
Oh,
the
yeah, I
engineering
understand.
behind them is just amazing. All right, so we'll start here with the bike that made the trip 100 years later. So this is the 1915 Harley
Oh,
that
wow.
made the trip 100 years later. That is signed by Gene Davidson and John Davidson. You can see
Yeah.
the signature there,
You see it right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
and Gene Davidson's signature there.
Amazing.
And that's from 1915. Now for the Big Daddy Roth, this is the cockpit, and I'm going to show you the vehicle that it's in. That's the vehicle
wow.
that cockpit is in. And if you look at it, it's a 4-cylinder motorcycle engine.
Yeah. That's wild.
It is. And
That is really
so-
wild.
and then here's the car with the Triumph chopper in the back.
Triumph chopper. Yeah.
I still can't figure out how you get in and out of that car.
I think you go in from the front, don't you?
No,
No,
the front
no,
doesn't open.
no, that's a side panel, side door there.
Yep. That's another one of Ed Ross creations that's there.
I've seen pictures of that one before, years back.
Yep. But they got
Yeah.
flying Merkles,
There you go, Flying Myrtle.
doors. You missed the 1915.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, pick that back up.
There's Gene
That's-
Davidson's signature.
Mhm.
There's John Davidson's signature. And then there's the 1915 that made the trip.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I mean,
Indeed.
how could I mean, really, when you think about it, some amazing stuff there.
Can you
let me
imagine
bring
who
up-
rode that bike all the way there, how they felt afterwards?
Yeah, I'm going to find the pictures of the choppers that were built by Arlen Ness.
Think about some of the old bikes that they went cross country on. I'm like, whoo.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
still do it today. The cannonball runs and stuff like that. Somebody stop in Milwaukee, and them guys like, and they all got to be original. You can have your parts. And the only thing you can upgrade is, especially on the cannonball one, is like your brakes. If you want to put disc, brakes on them, you can. That's on there allowed, and lighting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, could you imagine trying to ride a bike, one of those old bikes these days with the lighting?
Ain't no way I could do it.
Stick behind a glass lens.
Yeah.
And someone had fuel. You'd light fuel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Mom, and you lighting up the damn headlight. It's got fuel in it.
I mean, bad enough as it is, cars don't see us now as it is, even with all the freaking LEDs we got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't find those pictures of the Arlen Ness bikes.
Things were different then, though, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
True.
couldn't see the bike coming. You couldn't see the cars coming because theirs had lights.
Nope.
Yeah, they were like that big, yeah.
I mean, I go there, and I've been to that museum many times to get inspiration for my chopper build. Looking at what they did back then, trying to stay authentic to what a true chopper would be from back in the day, mixing a lot of old school with new school.
How far a ride is that, Doc, from your place?
About an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, I would say about an hour and a half, right? Yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad deal if you ever did a little ride thing, lunch or whatever, and then go to the
I have.
museum. Oh, have you?
Yep.
No, I mean like a little small group.
Yep. Lady Bike Builder was there, and Upstate Rider Blue was there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you do like a ride or something last? Was it year before last or something like that? You just did a group ride over there.
Yeah, but yeah,
'Cause I think you did a video.
A meet and
That's-
greet there.
Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
Have anybody heard from Blue?
I haven't heard from him in a while.
Man, I hope he's doing all right.
Here we go.
You
Now
know,
I'm
he
gonna
moved down-
blow everybody's mind. Oh, I'm sure he's doing fine. He's in love and doing quite well. So this here is a true Arlen Ness twin
I've seen pictures of that.
shovel head with an open primary.
I'm trying to widen it on my phone. Man. You know that thing's got to roll.
But look at that primary.
Now,
Well, it's also supercharged.
supercharged, yeah.
Two little Eaton screw blower. But this is the other side of it. I mean, look at that exhaust work.
I know it. That's amazing.
Look at the scroll work.
The
Yeah, the
swirl,
Magneto ignition.
Yeah.
Man. That takes some talent right
I mean,
there.
here's one of the superchargers right here.
Right there. Yeah, yeah.
That's one of
Makes
the
you wonder.
superchargers
Makes you wonder, did they ever
feeding the
start it?
intake.
Yeah, right. I wonder if they ever ran it.
Actually, there are pictures of him riding it.
It's more art than anything, but yeah.
This is another Arlen Ness build, and it tells you right here, custom lowrider with a turbo.
If Harley it ran.
Yeah. That's
I
an
want to
Ed
ride a
Roth
bike with a
creation.
turbo one. I never have. Wonder
You
what,
know what? Even you didn't have to say that. That's a Ed Rod deal.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember seeing that one as a kid in the magazine.
yeah.
Here's a
They made
Thor. If you guys ever,
didn't they? Back in the day, old Hot Wheels did some Ed Roth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that.
that's a
Oh,
Thor
Mm-hmm.
from 1905.
Imagine
And
riding
that's
that back and forth to
reproduction.
school.
I mean, a flying Merkel.
Flying Merkel, yeah.
I've seen a few flying Merkles and stuff.
Yeah, I have too. I
was a
think that
company could've
museum
went-
down by you, Doc, has got a flying Merkel in it.
That was a company that could have went real big.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe how many motorcycles, bicycle companies there were back in the day. You know,
You know who made this trike, right?
man, who is that? I noticed. I've seen the pictures of this before.
I've seen the pictures of that too, yeah.
Shovel. Back steer. It's not an Ed Roth.
No.
It's a.
I'm asking because I can't remember, to be honest with you. That's an Ed Roth right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it
The
was.
circuit bike. I mean,
That was actually
you look
one
at
of the
the
Hot Wheels that they
exhaust.
made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was yeah, you're right. You're right.
That
That
was
was a Hot Wheel, yeah.
Oh, I think it was all Hot Wheels with that back down with that,
But here's like the Ghost Rider bike.
That's cool. Who made that?
I liked it better in the movies because it looks cheesy in person.
yeah, but ain't that a mock up of the? Is that from mock up from the movie, or is that a mock up from the old comic Marvel Ghost Rider bike?
No, that's the movie bike. That they added the flames and everything to.
I can't
There's a
remember what movie.
1941 Army.
Army, yeah.
I know them very
Oh,
well.
look at that motor.
Man.
Greg, what do we think of that motor?
That's a nuggle. That's a rare one.
Yeah.
Harley didn't make too many because then the Army said no, it was too much money. Da 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 da. That's the reason they stuck with the flatheads and stuff.
Yep.
My buddy John's got that all original 42. Got best of show and this and that. And he rides it and stuff. It looks worn and torn and.
Trying to find that 1903 so I could show you, or what they claim to be a 1903. And Greg, if you saw it, you would sit there and say, that's impossible. It's a 1903. If you know anything about art history.
Museum, right when you go to the museum upstairs and they got that one, it's sealed in glass. Basically, they say it's number one. Basically, what even in the movie stuff about, it's actually an 0405 frame and stuff. And when they disassemble it, it's got the 001 serial number on
stamped on
the
the side of the case, and that's the only thing that makes
and
it
it's a
think
matching
it's
case stuff. They say it's original, but the frame is like maybe they took that motor off the original frame and put it on that. And
yeah, they'll tell you, that tells you all that in the write up on the placard alongside of it.
yes, it does. But
Bud, you're quiet tonight. What's up?
Oh, nothing much.
he's tired, just like the rest of us.
Yeah. I can't say I'm tired. I played lazy boy all day.
I rewarmed my supper up. My wife made.
Well, I did work
Guys, drink more whiskey.
almost 16 hours today, so
Wow.
and I got another one tomorrow.
Well, put a couple of hours in for me, would you, so I can get off early tomorrow?
No,
Yeah, I go back to work tomorrow night myself, so
I work tomorrow, then I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I work tomorrow. I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and go back Thursday. That's because my wife's having surgery, though.
Hey, I want to say hello to FaZe and Route 32 Riding Gear. Hello, good to
Well,
see
we
you.
go to
Rob,
here.
good to see you, man.
Oh, I didn't see FaZe and Root in there. Hey, guys.
Well, I need to see Freeze now, evening all.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's a pretty cool museum. Even though Ted did me wrong on the chopper build because I had 5 meetings with him about donating parts for the chopper. So I drove out there 5 times to meet with him. And on the 5th time, he's like, yeah, I don't think so.
Jesus.
I'm not even going to go there, but yeah, that pisses me off.
Yeah.
I mean, just in a scratch and dent warehouse, I could build 20 choppers out of that warehouse and not even make a dent in the pile of stuff he's got.
Did you ever try to contact what's his name there around the corner, the other bike place there, that antique bike shop? Maybe he might have been able to help you. The other one we were just talking about, Mr. Captain America, or whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah. I talked to Ken Kaplan about it. He doesn't, he can't.
No.
He was straight up about it. Said, look, I'd love to help, but I can't. I
Yeah.
understand. Well, now with the war going on in Iran, maybe people will be more interested to help out veterans again.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, he played in a TV show.
Yes, he had a reality show for a little while.
Yeah. Yeah. And he also played, I almost want to say he played the bouncer for that guy that repoed jets.
Really?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, he's quite a guy.
I know who you're talking. I've never met him right now. That we said about that guy repoed jets. I've never seen a show that repoed things done. There was always that guy that
The
repoed.
big hefty, the big dude.
Those
That was him. The big muscle guy. That was him. Yeah. Now he looks like a tweezle.
sneaking in them hangers and shit like that, and make sure
Yeah.
the thing's going to run, make sure you got papers and this and that, and
Yep.
like, you don't even know if this thing's going to get off the ground, and you're taking off in it.
Yeah, well, if you got your jet that you owe millions of dollars on and the bank wants it, they're going to take it.
You're gonna take it, yeah. That's got to be a fun job, though.
But they can't find it, so that's when they get the repo guys involved, and they find them. And
Oh yeah, and they'll find them real quick and easy.
Yep, just like cars and bikes.
Yep.
oh yeah,
Actually, planes are easier to track down than cars and bikes are.
Yeah, because they got a transponder on it.
Yeah, right.
I can put my bike in a backwoods shed. I can't put an airplane in one.
So, Rick, whose parts are overrated? He says his parts are overrated. Whose? Talk about Ken
I just
Kaplan
saw that.
or Ted Downing from V-Twin Manufacturing?
Hey, Noggin.
TDK was the leprechaun.
Oh boy.
What DDK?
I know. Come on, stop the elder abuse.
I can't wait to mob it, man. We're gonna have so much fun,
Oh, absolutely.
man. We'll be laughing and
I'm gonna have fun that I'm gonna be with you guys, but it's gonna suck for me in a way because I'll
why?
more than likely be in a cage.
Why? Oh, because you're
Yeah,
surgery.
but you know what, Mike? You'll be there and we'll be hanging out. So
Yeah, that's right. Right.
Yeah. Which I mean,
Mhm.
Stitch. I'll probably still put Stitch if I can on a trailer, if I'm able to. Still bring it up.
You know, and if there's days that you can't ride, man, fuck, I'll stay back and hang out with you. I don't care, man.
Bring Stitch. If you can't ride it, we'll take turns riding it. See who can do the longest.
And
Well, me and Doc's got to put something on Stitch possibly when I get it up there.
yep,
we will do a demo ride on it.
yep. He bought the SPC engine guard from me for the soft tails.
I need an engine
Which-
guy for my soft tail.
I will say I'm actually debating if I'm actually going to put it on the bike
Really?
because there was an issue this past weekend on the tail involving a lowrider, and guess what got the lowrider in trouble? The engine guard.
How can that be? He had to be leaning that thing so far
Yeah,
over.
that's what I was going to
Yeah.
say.
He leaned the bike. The pictures that they have on the page shows that he actually was leaning the bike far enough, and he just put the engine guard on it, so he didn't think nothing about it, and rode it like he's been riding it. And he dug in the engine guard, and the engine guard took the front tire up off the ground for him,
Damn.
and
I
away he
was going to
went.
flip him over.
And yes, Nugget, I would
Almost,
agree with
I
you.
don't know on the newer bikes like that. I mean, engine guard had to really come way down and come
Yeah,
up.
you got to really duck that front end down.
Yeah, well, with the lowriders with the mid controls, you can lean that bike a pretty good bit.
Oh yeah.
Well, with the SBC engine guard, you have to lean that thing over to the point of past the
Yeah.
traction on those because they come up high enough that you have full lane angle.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Trust me
Yes.
on that.
Yeah, but that's what I was going to say. I'm with you on that one, Doc.
What engine guard
Market that.
can you tell which engine guard he had?
Down.
That I was trying to figure it out, but
I know the Bung Kings are low.
and I'm wanting to say it doesn't look like they're up. It came up as high as the SBC ones do. So I don't know which brand it is.
Mhm.
I mean, they held up pretty good considering they he wore the slider off, but
I mean, I know on my soft tail, my floorboards, I scrape them a lot, but that's the soft tail. They're low.
Well, if you're scraping pegs on mid controls, you're in trouble.
Oh, I like the leaning down.
No,
But I got to stop doing that shit, though.
which I
on a
mean,
newer soft tail, if you're scraping pegs, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
which I will say, I've been guilty of scraping the factory pegs already.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, that's big control because them things are back and they're up. I mean, you're putting a lot of weight on that ground.
Just saying.
Firing back at Dallas. Dallas bike's so short to the ground. Leaning more than 2 degrees.
I'll be right back.
Wow.
But I mean, that's the reason why Stitch ain't going nowhere, because it reminds me so much of riding my BMX and my mountain bikes that that's the one reason why I wanted to get a normal bike that I was able to ride that was light.
Yeah.
I do miss my teenage years a little bit. And by George, I used to race, jump, do all kinds of crazy stuff on them.
I do the same to my Fat Boy because I ride the bagger all the time. And the Fat Boy's got floorboards, but that bike sits slower. And I just do a normal curve like I do on the bagger. Bring it down. Oh, that thing's like whoa, and it's like I'm grinding everything, throttle up, keep going. I was like, it's a whole different lean angle and stuff and height and.
Dang. So did DDK actually finally find himself a trike? Is that what Tweedle was working on?
Not for me to say.
I have no idea.
Dan?
Cannot comment.
Not for me to say. But
Santora skate wheels.
Hey, that's the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
people have been putting skate wheels on these bag guards and the engine guards.
That's what I was planning on doing.
So, is there like a special size highway bar that I should think about putting on my bike, or just
That's up
a
to
crash
you.
bar? I mean,
It's
Well,
up to you.
Do those wheels spin on any of them bars, or are they on there tight?
The skateboard wheels, they
Yeah.
spin. They're on ball bearings. So yes, he did get a trike. Got a tri-glide.
good for him.
Sweet, congrats.
Yeah. I knew about that, but I don't want to put his business out.
I'll be right back.
Well, when he mentioned Big Bertha, kind of sort of was like,
Made you go.
And then And then you had Tweedle sitting there talking about souping up a trike.
Put a turbo on it.
Yeah.
I don't think the axle could handle the power of a turbo.
It can't.
But it would look
It'd
cool.
be nice. It'd be nice. I'm not gonna lie.
It would look cool.
Oh, I'd give it hell.
Didn't you give your trike enough hell? That poor bike has been rebuilt how many times? That motor?
3 times?
You're hard on shit.
No.
No.
You know,
They don't fix the shit right. First time.
That is true.
Because see, this is what the service manager actually thinks has happened this time around with the issue that happened down in Daytona with it. The reason why they went with the shaving of the heads after when the warranty company said that they weren't going to cover the heads when they did the rebuild back in October was the miles, this and that and the other thing, and they just got done rebuilding the bike the previous October. So they looked and they go, you got about 10, 15,000 miles on those heads. So no, we're not replacing them. That's why they didn't replace the heads. Because the warranty company as well as the shop thought it was brand new heads that were on the bike. When the pressure valve decided to blow down in Daytona, which is what happened, the service guy and one of the techs that started talking. They're like, you know what? Let's something just doesn't make any sense. He goes, what do you mean? He goes, we built everything from the heads down. The heads were the only thing that weren't new. He goes, and if the heads only had 10,000 miles, that should have never happened. He goes, unless the heads were never replaced to begin with, and we're dealing with 70,000 mile heads. Mm-hmm. He goes, that would explain why that valve went flying up through the top. Mm-hmm. Everything brand new.
Your fuel tank.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, I burned the tar out of my leg from it. Because that exhaust coming right out that opening, straight off the bottom of the tank and straight out and around the side.
It probably scared the shit out of you too when it popped.
No, actually, it didn't bother me. It pissed me off.
That's understandable.
I went going and heard pop, and I looked. I was like, "You gotta be shitting me! What the hell was that?" Because it sounded like it backfired at first.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So I was just like, "Okay." So I kept going, got on it, and then I started noticing it get louder and louder. Next thing I know, my legs started to get hot.
Are those external, or are they under the valve of the rocker box?
It's directly on top. It's directly on top on the rear cylinder.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Mike Ball.
Hey, Mike Ball.
All right.
So, yeah, I believe though, I think it got hot enough that it started to melt the plastic from the mid-frame deflector that I've got.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, yeah, it's hot exhausted. I mean, that's a lot of heat coming out of there.
So I have a question on my true duals on my soft tail, where on the left side of the bike where the pipe comes out and around, makes that curve, you know?
Yep.
Man, that catches my leg. Is there anything I can do with that from,
Yeah, get rid of that stupid white pipe that's there.
Yeah.
And put on a good head pipe.
So just go like, I can still have the two pipes, but put a different 2-to-1, right? Or something.
Don't have it going on both sides. Just go 2-to-1.
Because that white pipe is known for cracking, number one, because the way that white pipe mount is that comes off the starter, that's a stamped piece of sheet metal that cracks and breaks. Once that happens, the white pipe starts to crack and break. Now you got all sorts of exhaust leaks and running and tuning issues.
Because I don't like it. I'd rather have two pipes on one side. You know what I mean?
Yep. Go a 2 into 2 on one side, like a long shot or a short shot or a big radius,
Yeah.
or something like that, or a 2 into 1.
I think I'm gonna think about. I'm not. It's not gonna happen before I go to mobbing, but
No.
I
What
mean,
year's that Softail, PA?
12,
Okay.
2012.
Twin cam.
Twin cam. I think it's the 103 or something.
Yep.
You know,
See,
I mean,
like Paul says, 2 into 1 always.
Is that a hair?
Parroted soft, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm
Get a
asking.
sweeping pipe
I
for it.
deal with art sometimes. I come across something, it's great used. I'll keep you in mind, 2 into 1 or something.
Yep.
Yeah, let me know.
Good night, Dallas.
All right, Dallas. I mean, it sounds nice and all, you know what I mean? But I just don't like, man, I go to push my, walk backwards with it, and it just sometimes will catch my jeans just enough to give me the oof, the old ouchie shit,
Just get a swicky pipe and be done with it.
I would like to do that. I just don't have Sawiki money right now.
Just tell the wife, look, honey, go get a second job so you can buy me a swicky pipe.
Hang on, she's right around the corner. Talk a little louder.
I
And
won't
she'll
get
say,
in trouble.
she'll say, yes, dear, I will. Right after my surgery, I'm on top of that.
Yep. As I'm getting my bed ready right next to my bike. I can't complain. She don't care. She does not care what I do to my bike. She, as long as it ain't hurting Bill money, do what you got to do.
That's it.
You know,
That's it.
she's very good about it.
Wow, we've been at this almost 2.5 hours tonight, guys. That's
Oh,
awesome.
really?
I was about ready to say, I don't want to, but I got to get off of here. I got to get up at 4:30 tomorrow, and I haven't eaten yet.
Phew.
I haven't eaten either. So.
I got you beat, Greg. I got to get up at 4 a.m.
Attaboy. But you're
No.
Dang.
I get up when I want to get up tomorrow. No, I got to be up by at least 9. I got to work 2 to 10 tomorrow.
I will get up at 4 a.m., leave the house at 4:30 in the morning, won't be home until almost 9 o'clock tomorrow night.
Good God. What do you do
gosh.
for work?
You
I
sleep with your
work for
clothes on?
Procter & Gamble.
No.
Mm.
Boy, you're the legend, not me.
There's no way in the world I can get up at 4 and hit the road at 4:30.
No way.
4:30.
That's the reason why I work. Nice.
I get up at 6:45 and I'm out of the house by 7.
Yeah. Damn. You like get yourself. Yeah.
I can't do that.
But hey, I'd like to thank everybody here on Screen with Me coming on tonight and talking and telling me all about your plans of what you plan on doing and how you plan on taking your road trips. Also, thank you to everybody in the side chat tonight for putting in their comments about trip planning, how you budget for it, and everything like that. I really appreciate everybody tonight. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Also, a big shout out to Jack for his 1999 super chat. Much love, respect to you. Thank you very much, sir, for doing that. And as always, everybody, have a great evening. I'll see you Sunday for the premiere. And if you're a member, I'll see you on the Members Only Live Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to be in the shop or are we going to be up here. Don't know yet. Until the next time, I want you to live the best life you can. As always, ride often and ride hard.
Peace, brothers.